Hey, mic check one, mic check two. If you're watching this live stream back on the replay, take advantage of the chapters and skip ahead to the start of the show. I'm still setting up and giving people time to tune in. I'm close to being on time. Lips dry as usual. Got my water ready. Had an awesome weekend. Got a wonderful video done. I'm excited about it. Let me get my social stream ninja going so we can get these chats going and ready and all that other good stuff. So we're working on that. That looks good. Okay, let me give you my little disclaimer about these flies. It's summertime and they take over my house, okay? So I'm all right. It's just, they just terrible to get rid of, okay? So you're gonna see a fly or two fly through here because they attracted to these lights. So just letting you know, I'm in Holy Moly Donut Shop. Friday after next. Corny joke, whatever. But that's how I feel. All right, let's check this fake trigger message. It worked. All right. So we got that set up. That looks good. Got my script ready. Oh, all right. So let me tell you this. We did a 3-hour live stream yesterday for the weekly recap live, and it was awesome, very informative. And I did a excellent video talking about SpaceX and IPOs and how these banks be getting over with these IPOs. So I made that face because I'm looking at my restream chat and it doesn't look like it's working right. So let me see if I can reopen this doc and it will connect properly. Please let this work. Oh, yes. Oh, guys, what technical difficulties, boy? I'm telling you, I want a production team. Please, y'all, take care of that mess. Y'all take care of that so I can work on talking to these people. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a link to that video in the chat. I'm about to put a link to that video in the chat right now. Just gotta pull that video up. And get it, put it in the chat, put it in the chat. Content. Yeah, that's something new we can do. Oh, something else that's going on that's new. All right, so here's what I wanted to do, guys. So there's the link for the video that I did about SpaceX and IPOs. The link is in the chat. If you're watching on X, I think I would have to actually go over to X and put the link over there. Let me try to do that because I've never tried to do that before. Let me try to do that. We can work in the night. Let's just get it all. Let's just do it all. Let's get it all done. Okay, it says that I'm live. Here's a little message box under the live stream. Paste the link. See that fly? Look at it. It's about to attack me. Oh my gosh. I told you. I just put the link in there and didn't even say what it was. I just put the link in there. I should have said what the link was. Yeah. So on X, I'm gonna say what it is. I was so excited. I just put the link in there and didn't even say what it was about. So we're gonna do that. Look at this fly. Ooh, I want to swing at it so bad, but if I miss him, I feel like a fool. So I'm gonna just let it go. Ooh, I want to swing at him. Okay. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I put the message. It did not. Yeah, it did. Let me click on this live stream on X. I told you. See if it's a chat window here. It is muted, so you can't hear it. Send a message. It's a separate thing in here for the chat. Okay, so let's put that, and then we're going to put the link. So space. Come on, fly. Come on, fly. Oh man, we got a dog. My wife be letting the dog out and the kids out and leaving the door wide open. And these flies be like, oh, we about to get him tonight. We about to get him. So that's what be going on, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, look at it. It's all behind me. It worked. It worked. So you got to actually go into the live stream on X to put the message in there. Okay, so X has that link. And what I want to do over here, I don't think that I can delete it. Yeah, I don't think I can delete it. But what I can do, wait a minute, I didn't even think about that. What if I had did the chat through Social Stream Ninja? I'm gonna try this again, guys. I'm gonna put the link there. Oh my gosh, it sent the link again without the, ooh boy, we gonna figure it out though. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We gonna get to the show tonight. We gonna get there. Like I said, if you watching this back on the replay, then go ahead and you take advantage of the chapters and skip ahead. If you are regular, then you already know we don't start exactly 11 o'clock. We be working things out and I'll be running my mouth until we figure it out. So there we go. We kept doing it till we got it. So what I can do here so it won't look so crazy in the chat, I don't even think I can delete the chats. We got it. We put all them links in there, blah, blah, blah. There we go. So I got my script ready. Get my cursor popping. Look at this mess I got up here. I got all these links up in here. I'm gonna delete them from at least on my side where I don't have to see it. There we go. Now if I go to YouTube, I wonder if I can delete those extra chats. Guys, we got time. I gotta learn. I gotta figure out how to do this. Gotta figure out how to do it. Do it. All right, go to live. There it is. So go to the video. So it says view in the control room. All right. Yep. I see all of the links for those chats. I'm about to remove them. Message retracted. Remove message retracted. And then I'm going to pin it. There we go. That boy learning. That's what I'm talking about. Keep doing my live stream till I figure this stuff out. And the quality, guys. So that 3-hour live stream that I did yesterday for the weekly recap live, the quality sucked while it was processing. And I was panicking because I'm like, oh, I spent too much time and effort and money and all different types of stuff to try to look good on these videos, and this quality looked bad. So I didn't know that the longer the live stream is, it take YouTube a while to process it to get the quality up where it needs to be. But I'm glad that video looks better. So if you ever try to watch the live streams back immediately after we do them, the quality might be poor. It needs about 24 hours to process the video. So that's what's going on with that. We got the links in the chat. I just need to get the earnings. Let's get the charts ready. So we're going to look at Citigroup tonight. We got them pulled up on the chart. Let me make sure I got the S&P 500 watch list pulled up. Bam. All right. We got the biggest loser up there. Go back to the charts. Go to the heat map. Oh, and we're going to start doing tutorials on the weekly recap live. So if you missed it, I go over how to use the calendar in the Thinkorswim platform. So that was a really cool and informative thing about the live stream that we did on the weekly recap live. So if you don't know how to use the calendar, or you want to get more familiar with using the Thinkorswim platform, that'd be an awesome video for you to check out. And there's chapters on that too. I know I said it was 3 hours, but you can go specifically to where you want to go and you can get what you need. All right. So we got that. We got blah, blah, blah. We got the heat map. Oh, I just need to get the Citigroup going. Reject all. All right, so let's get this set up. So we have the earnings positioned where they need to be. So let me go to the earnings screen. Bam. We're going to center this. And yeah, if you in the chat, let me go ahead and put this down there. Ticker poll. Do the Q&A. Take light off and do that. So if people got some questions while I'm setting up and running my mouth, they can do that. They can get into that. We ended up getting 75 views on that live stream. That was a big deal for me. I appreciate it. Shoot. Zoom in, zoom out. This don't look centered to me. But anyway, that's how it is. this all crooked. But they don't have the 26 investor days centered, but everything else, that look off to me. My nose sweating. Let's just go ahead. Let's get it going. Let's go. All right, we got that ready for investor. That's the poorest. Do I have something else that look better than this for the? Yeah, let's use that. That look a little better. That at least look like it got something to do with the business instead of a big 26 sitting there. Maybe this would be even better. All right, some people walking around talking. Yeah, let's go with this. I like that. Let's go with that. We're gonna center this. We're gonna use this as the visual for the recap. I mean, for the earnings, for the upcoming earnings. What is that zoomed on? Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, guys, we can go ahead and get started. That's the best we're gonna do, I think. We're gonna go with that. Look better than that 26. So let's go here. Take the Q&A off. Go there. Take that off. We ready. We ready. I'm finally ready. What time is it? That's not too bad. We starting at 11:10. Is that good? Got the cursor going. Yeah, guys. My lights. Hey, we in business. Let me wipe my face one more time. And let's go. Welcome to Market Recap Live. I am your host, Joseph Martin, and thank God. Oh, thank God it is Monday. It is Monday. And tonight we are taking a look at ticker C. You might know them better as Citigroup. Citigroup Incorporated was founded in 1812 by Samuel Osgood, with the first office opening in New York City, New York. Now they're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange and have a market value over $200 billion. Yes, that's B, billion dollars. Citi is in the banks industry in the financial sector, and they are listed in the S&P 500 index. Some of Citi's competitors are JP Morgan Chase and Company, ticker JPM, Bank of America Corporation, ticker BAC, and Wells Fargo and Company, ticker WFC. We're going to review Citi's earnings, their website, and pull up the charts to perform a quick technical analysis. But before we do that, let's do our roll call and check our stream poll. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and X. Let's get this chat going and tell us where you're tuning in from. Put a YT in the chat if you're tuning in from YouTube. Put an FB for Facebook and an X for X. While you guys are filling up the stream and the chat, here's the mission statement. We are building a community over here for people who want to take control of the financial situation by learning how to unlock the wealth building power of the stock market. And we are streaming Monday through Friday following trading sessions at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The U.S. stock market regular trading hours are 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And there's a link for the New York Stock Exchange calendar down in the description. All right, let's get to it. Now, these are going to be pre-earnings highlights. Pre-earnings. Normally, we do earnings the day, like after earnings, but these are going to be pre, and I'll talk about it after I do it. But let's get them. Let's get them. Let's go ahead and go. Bam. All right, take that off. Put the company there. Hey, we in business. All right. Citigroup Incorporated, ticker symbol. Wait a minute. I need to do that a little faster. Let's do my little clap and do a little faster. Citigroup Incorporated, ticker symbol C, the $245 billion company reported its second quarter. They did not report. Oh, I'm messing up, guys. I'm going to start this over one more time because I'm so used to saying that they have reported. They're going to report. This is pre-earnings. Let's do this one more time. One more time. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. Citigroup Incorporated, ticker symbol C, the $245 billion company, is reporting its second quarter 2026 fiscal year earnings on Tuesday, July 14th. They have a 52-week high of $147.96, which took place on June 18th, and a 52-week low of $85.48 that occurred on July 8th last year, which is a trading range of $62.50 $1.48. And they closed today at $143.86. Citigroup is expected to report $23.5 billion in revenue on the top line with an adjusted EPS of $2.68, which would be 14.2% lower than the $3.06 they reported this previous quarter. Earnings will be released before the market open, followed by 11 a.m. Eastern Time conference call. That 52-week low compared to today's closing of $143.86 represents an increase of 68.3% in just under a year. So if someone invested $1,000 last July at that 52-week low of $85.48, they would be seeing a gain of $683. Woo! We did that. All right, now let's move on. Here we go. Researching a company. Let's talk about why we visit these companies' websites. We're looking at the visuals and text to find answers to these key questions. What goods and or services does the company sell? How important are those goods and services to their customers? What makes this company stand out from the competition? And how well do they take care of their employees? We look for those answers in four main areas: the homepage for the goods and or services, about us for purpose, vision, and mission statements, careers for employee benefits and opportunities, and investor relations for SEC filings and stock quotes. And for your convenience, all companies featured in tonight's live stream are down in the description. Now let's go visit Citigroup's website. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, we good. Boy, good. Title says June 6th. Oh, yeah. Let me pull the comment up. I see it, and we about to address it. I'm glad you left a comment, and this thing did not chime. I didn't hear it go off. But thank you for that comment. Let me pull it up, and we can talk about it. So, the reason why that says June 6th is because the dates that I use in the title are about the time the live stream broadcasts. So the date is for today's date, but in the description, it tells you that the earnings are coming up on the actual 14th. The date for the earnings are in the description. Thank you so much for pointing that out to me, though, because I knew that was kind of confusing. But if I put that date there in the title, it would confuse people even more. So I explained it in the description. But thank you so much for that comment. So take that off, go back here. There we go. So Citigroup Investor Day. Here we go. About us. We're definitely going to go there, guys. We're going to go to About Us. We're going to go to, ooh, it's hot. My nose sweating. Investors and careers. All right, so let's browse over the homepage, and then we're going to go to About Us. We are dedicated to responsibly providing financial services to enable growth and economic progress. Got it. So they talk about what their businesses offer. Okay, so that's that. Latest news and insights. Browse through that right here. And remember, links to this website are down in the description if it's something you want to go over in a little bit more detail. My goal is just to point out where this stuff is to make the navigation just a little bit faster. Some of the stuff that it stands out we'll read, other stuff we'll just skip over, as you can see. So let's go ahead and go to About Us. Come on. Oh, clicking it doesn't do anything. All right, so let's go to overview. Let's see if that does something. There we go. About Us, a bank built for a world of complexity. You can't see it because I'm on the screen. There you go. All right, so that's a lot to read. We ain't gonna do all of that. So here are some stats that they have. Nearly $6 trillion in financial flows, over 19,000 institutional clients, more than 180 countries and jurisdictions, over 1 trillion committed to ESG, nearly 6 trillion in financial flows. That's just repeating itself. Look at there, reading so fast. So here's their mission. Let's get their mission real quick. Citi's mission is to serve as a trusted partner to our clients by responsibly providing financial services that enable growth and economic progress. We have set expectations for how we must act to bring our mission to life. All right. Said we was going to read some of it and not everything. So there's strategy, leadership, global presence, heritage, our businesses. Through our 5 businesses, we have the experience and capabilities to meet the banking needs of our clients and customers as they grow across borders and adapt to the digital age. Got it. So here's the 2025 annual report, city infographics, recent news. All right. So we went through all of that. Let's go to careers. Do they have a link for that down here at the bottom? Absolutely. And the link is here at the top as well. So let's go to overview. Yep, they took us to another website. I was hoping they wouldn't do that, but they did. Reject the cookies. Go ahead and zoom in. Well, not zoom in. We need to blow this up first. Let's just blow that up. Bam. Zoom out. We need it at 150. There we go. So we're under careers and we're looking for the benefits, but I'm seeing Y City, early career, full-time programs. I don't see anything in there about benefits, guys. So let's scroll over this page and see what we can find. Who we are, explore our mission, vision, and the steps we're taking to make a difference. So we're gonna go there because I remember reading the mission, but I don't remember reading the vision. Early career, explore our early career programs, job simulations, events, and application process. Okay, cool. Global benefits, got it. So that's where we need to go for the benefits. Cool, gotcha. We in July now, though. Oh, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I got you. I got you. So I did mess up somehow, didn't I? So let me put this comment up on the screen and let me go ahead and feel goofy in real time. Let me pull this. Let me get this together. All right. So where we at? Take that down and pull up the comment. Let me pull up this comment. And this, I can't believe this thing ain't chiming to let me know. Let me check my audio. That's what it is. It's got to be my audio. The audio is not set on the right thing for me to get a comment. That's what it is. It's set up on my headphones. So do me a favor. I'm about to go ahead and switch this to my speaker so I can hear these comments when they come in. Okay, there's my little test. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna pull your comment up and then we'll talk about it because you obviously corrected me like you still messed up, fool. So let's go ahead. Here's a chat. There's the chat. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and pull up a comment. Nope, that wasn't it. I'm figuring it out. Let's go. Here we go. All right. So I stand corrected. Gotcha. We in July now though. So I didn't set up here and messed up somehow in the, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna fix it. Let's see what we can do. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Content. Let's fix it. I stand corrected. Thank you so much for being patient and not saying, fool, you still messed up. Got it. There we go. June 6th. Thank you so much. We're about to fix it right now. And guess what? I put the wrong thing on everything, everywhere. I got to fix it on X. July. Thank you so much. There we go. Fixed. Bam. All right. There we go. Thank you so much. Rip Joe. Appreciate you. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fix these other titles on, I don't even know if I can do it while we're live. Actually, I can. I could have did it from here. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'm fixing it right now. So boom. We fixed it on Facebook. And now I'm about to fix it on, now it won't let me do it on X. I might have to go over to X, but it looked like it let me fix it through Facebook through here. And I'm gonna pull your comment up because I did hear it beep. Just don't want people not to join because they see June. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because I don't want to look silly or have them not tune in. That's my thing. So let me pull, let's focus on me and make this because I don't know what's going to pop up as I type this in. All right, there we go. X. Yeah, it says June 6th, clear as day. Delete, view vote, post activity, view post analytics, change to who can reply. I'm gonna let you see what I'm trying to do. Keep you guys entertained, and we'll get back to the show. Keep you guys entertained. So what I'm doing, I'm over here on X, and I'm looking at how to try to change the title. When I click this, it's only asking me to delete. If I click there, maybe later, can I click that and change anything? Doesn't look like it. Try this. Add, remove, mute, add, remove, change to who can reply, view post activity, view. Looks like I'm not going to be able to change this title until after the live stream. Yep. So I messed up. I'll fix it after the live stream, but thank you so much for pointing that out. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. All right. So we went on Citi's website. Bam. Let's put their, take the chat down, put the company back up. Dang, I can't believe I put June. That's what I told you. I need a production team. I'll be moving so fast. Oh my gosh. All right. So we were looking at, we wanted to look at vision. We're under careers. This look like about us. This does not look like careers. So let's go, but it's over here somewhere. So bam, careers. All right. So that's the benefits. We didn't finish scrolling. So here we go. Global footprint, blow that back up, zoom in. All right. Early career talent network, career professionals talent network. Got it down at the bottom. Now we're going back up. We want to see the vision. So I noticed that right here. Let's check and see. Making a global impact. So we already read our mission. I'm looking, here's the vision. Okay. A fundamentally different bank. Our vision is to be the preeminent banking partner for institutions with cross-border needs, a global leader in wealth management, and a valued personal bank in our home market of the United States. We're getting it done by, and they breaking that down. Explore our business and functions, services, markets, banking, and international wealth. What's the next thing? U.S. consumer cards, technology, client organization, other enterprise support functions, committed to making a difference, benefits for a balanced life. Great. So we don't even have to click on that link. It's right here, guys. Let me take you off the screen and we can go over it. So here are global opportunity benefits, hybrid work. Citi supports in-office collaboration while providing remote flexibility for many roles, professional development, employee wellness programs, retirement planning, parental and family support, employee well-being programs, and localized benefits. So this is going to be based off of where that person lives. Okay. So we clicked on, let's just go back. Let's try something. Let's try something. Go back. Bam. All right. That was who we are. Global benefits. So it shows the same thing. I just wanted to go back to see if that's what it was going to do. And that's exactly what it did. So we can go ahead and close that out. We're going to go back here. And now we're going to go to investors. We can get ready to wrap this up. Overview. There we go. And there they go with that 26 again. Put me back up on the screen. Investors Day. Okay, so right here at the top, do we see anything in here about, I don't see anything in here about stock quote or stock chart. I see stockholder services. Let's just scroll over and see what we can find. So here we go. Upcoming events, featured event, events and presentations, quarterly earnings, SEC filings, annual reports and proxy, investor contact, stockholder services, find information for, we're going to click on that and see if it's there if we don't find it on this page. This is shocking to me. They don't have the stock price on here anywhere under investors. That's crazy. All right, stockholder services, bam. Here they go, our stock, dividend information. This is crazy. They got this. You got to dig through all this. This is nuts. Okay, stock price chart. There it is. Okay, let's look at our stock. So they're just talking about something. Nope. Let's just go over here to stock price chart. All right, there's the quote. Where's the chart? Is it taking a minute to load up? Is it delayed? What's happening? I've never been on this site before, guys. So I'm gonna try to chat. Like, just run my mouth to you guys to try to keep you entertained to see if it's going to load up. I noticed that sometimes when we look at these company websites, that the part that has the chart takes a while to load. I think that's an outsourced service that they pay for. There it is. And sometimes it takes a while to load up. So that's what it is. But you know what? To be honest with you, that sucks. Being as so this is a financial company and they don't even have this working right. You know what I mean? Come on now. Y'all managing billions of dollars. Get your website right. They pay a dividend, stock split history, et cetera, et cetera. All right, now let's talk about what I found out about the company in my research. It ain't much, but we got it. We're going to talk about their clients, and partners inside of the S&P 500 index. So Citi does have clients and partners that are listed in the S&P 500. Some notable names include American Airlines Group Incorporated, ticker AAL, Costco Wholesale Corporation, ticker COST, and MasterCard Incorporated, ticker MA. All right, so we did that. Let's go here. We got that. All right. So mobile limitations. Before we look at the charts, remember, professionals trade from a computer, not a mobile device. Mobile trading apps are limited and don't have all the features that are available on full trading platforms. Now, let's look at Citi on the charts, all right? Let's look at Citi on them charts. Let's go to the charts. Think or swim. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Let's go to the charts. Here we go. All right. So we are looking at Citigroup. There we go right there. And we are looking at a 1 year daily chart on the New York Stock Exchange for Citi. Let me take me off the screen and let me remove some of these trend line tools that I got popped up in here. All right. There we go. So here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to remove some of these trend lines that I have up here. Remove, bam. Oh, wait a minute, because it's asking trend line. There we go. We remove that, and then we remove this one. Remove drawing. All right, so we can see that Citigroup has a 52-week low of $85.48. Here is their 52-week high of $147.96. Here's the low. There we go. All right. And here is today's candle. But before we do the technicals on the 1 year daily chart, let's go ahead and look at the 10-year weekly chart. And oh my, here is their 10-year low of $32 and their 10-year high of $147.96. Now, also, this 10-year high is the same as the 52-week high. So this is some real good price action that looked like it started spiking. Let's remove this arrow. Started spiking at the beginning of 2025 last year. And then we can take that off, and then we can do that trend line tool that you saw earlier. Let's open that up. So we're going to connect it to the low of this week and then take it to the week that has that 10-year high, the 52-week high. Guys, that was a gain of over 166.55%. We can actually put me back on the screen and put this here. So yeah, Citi's been doing really good recently in the most recent 2 years. And it looks like for a while they have been trending sideways. They have been consolidating over a 2-year period. They weren't really volatile. So let me pull this tool up and show you what I mean. So the price action, don't do that. Don't you do it. The price action was trending sideways, all right, for about 2 years. So this is the beginning of 2022. It's the end of 2023. It started that trend, that uptrend, did a pullback, and then took off. That's what I'm seeing. As far as doing technicals on the 10-year weekly chart, guys, we really don't need to do that right now because the price action now is so high. It's up here. So we don't really have any technicals on this side of the chart to use to create any levels. All right. So let's go back to the 1 year daily chart. Here we go. All right. We can take this trend line off because that's going to be a nuisance. We don't need that right now. Remove that tool. I do not remember the last time I looked at this, because usually when I look at this stuff, I put price levels and all I can see that I did was zones. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down. Let's go ahead and start doing it. So I really don't see any pullbacks from this move that it started doing from, what date is that? Let me open up my floating data box so we can go ahead and get these dates. Apply. Got it. So when I mouse over it, it tells us that date at the top of the box. So May 19th. So that was when that uptrend recently started going before it made that 52-week high of $147.96. This actually looks like a bull flag. It looks like two of them. So let me take this back off and I'm gonna draw the flag. Floating off, apply. So if I use this draw tool right here, here's a flag. Then you got another flagpole here. So it's 2 bull flags. Now, if I remove this arrow so it won't look so crazy, that's what I'm seeing. So it still looks like a clean uptrend. Now, we got to keep in mind we have earnings coming up. So a lot of volatility happens around earnings. And keep in mind that even when a company has earnings, it doesn't mean, people think that if the earnings are good, that means the stock price is going to go up. That's not the case all the time. Sometimes institutions use it as an opportunity to lock in profits or take profits because during earnings, they have more volume. Volume goes up around earnings. So support and resistance, let's do some of that. Price level, we're going to use this tool right here, price level, looking at this candle right here for the price level. We're going to use this one, and I'll zoom in and I will tell you why. Let's go ahead and do this. Come on, tool. Come on. Here we go. Zoom in. Bam. So we're zooming in. Why did I pick that price level? I picked that price level because we have multiple daily candles responding to that price level at $132.77. We can see wicks and bodies, and they're all touching that price level in there. These candles came short of that price level. So that's why I was using zones. If we use a zone, we can touch more candles. But I'm going to leave it as that price level. No, I'm not. I'm going to create a zone so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So what we're going to do, we use this tool. We're going to use the rectangle tool. It's right here. I'm going to connect the wick on this candle right here and take it to the wick of this candle right here. Now I'm going to open that zone up and I'm going to extend it over to December 1st. That's going to give us more time. Bam. All right, December 1st, and then extending this over to the beginning of the year. So we'll go to January 1st. There we go. And then click OK. Now, when I do it that way, you can see that it touches more candles. You got candles touching here. This candle is touching the bottom of that zone. These 3 candles, these candles here, and then these 4 candles, starting with this red one here, is acting as support because it stayed above it and it's trading above the 9-day simple moving average, guys. So that's what I got for the technicals on them. It looked like it found some support here. So it would be like 4 candles right there that we could use to put a line of support there. And then I'm going to put another price level to highlight the bottom of that zone. So we use the high of this candle right here. Let me make sure that's the price level too. So there's that price level. So that's the bottom of the zone. I'll spread it out a little bit, make it easier to see and pull this down. Here's the 200-day simple moving average line, just in case you're curious of what that line is. That study is a 200-day simple moving average. The dash green is a 9-day simple moving average. And here is today's candle right there. And it was able to close today above the high of the low day. It closed above the high of the low day. So that is going to be called a cahold. C-A-H-O-L-D. Close above the high of the low day. That's what today's candle did. And it closed above the 9-day simple moving average. Now here's the price level that I wanted to put on the chart. Let me get the price level tool. Here we go right here. This is the level I want to use, the high of this candle right here. Okay. Sometimes we got to take our time to see. So the top of this candle that highlighted this price level right here, the $141.12 as resistance. And then these 2 candles were able to use that same price level as support. These 2 candles, the red and the green one, used that as support. Then these 3 candles couldn't close above it. That's a lot of arrows. These 3 candles right here couldn't close above it. So it acted as resistance for those. And then today, the price action opened above that area of resistance. So it became support. And today's price action was able to close above the 9-day simple moving average. So those are our technicals. Those are our levels. One more area of resistance, just to give you something else, would be this right here. So you got 2 candles at that price level. So it's going to be slightly shy of the 52-week high. So it's $147.79 because we have more than one candle that's responding to that actual price level. If we use $147.96, we would only have one daily candle that touched that price point. All right. So that's why I chose that. Now we can go ahead and do the price quote for Citigroup. So go over here to the settings. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I definitely would appreciate it. Just hit the thumbs up. It helps out a lot. So go ahead, hit apply, and let's get this stock quote for Citigroup. So Citigroup opened today at $141.87. They had a high of $143.89. They had a low of $141.56, and they closed today at $143.86, which is a trading range of $2.33. Now, when we look at the trading volume, they traded 14.1 million shares of this stock today. So what we need to do, we need to find out what the average daily trading volume is for Citigroup. So we're going to take the floating data box off, take me off the screen, and we're going to look at my volume labels. So right over here, the average trading volume for Citigroup in a daily trading session is 13.7 million shares. Okay. So today's volume was above average. So not only was it above average, it was a green day, and it closed above two places of support, which was the $141.12 and the 9-day simple moving average. Also, what looks bullish about this, guys, is that this red candle right here, even though it's slightly larger when you include the trading range of the candle. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Between the high and the low. So a quick way for us to look at the range. Let me use this tool right over here where it says R. So R stands for range. This is one place we can look if I don't have the floating data box open. So there's two ways to do it. There's that way, and then if I have the floating data box open. So when I mouse over that candle, it'll tell us the range. The range is $3.89 on this candle, but on this candle is $2.33. So the range is tighter, but the price is higher. You got a higher price. You have a higher high and a higher close on that green candle, even though the range is smaller. It's not as wide. So what I'm seeing, what makes that bullish to me, is that it's a huge, not a huge increase, but it's an increase in volume. So the red candle, even though it's wider, it had lower volume than today. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So now let's talk about the rest of this volume. We can put me back on the screen. So when it comes to the volume rank percentile, out of the most recent 252 trading days, guys, only 88 of those days had higher volume than today. So DA stands for days above, DB stands for days below. So out of the most recent 252 trading days, today's volume, this green candle right here, was higher than 65.1% of those candles' volumes. Got it. We can move on. We can move on. Let's go ahead and go here, here, and here, and here. All right. Now let's talk about it. Community support. Back to the community. I would appreciate it very much if you guys share the stream, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you wish to send a monetary gift to support the content, Cash App and PayPal links are down in the description as well as on the ticker on the screen. Now, the S&P 500 index. Okay, let's look at what the S&P 500 index did today by using the SPY ETF. This ETF gives investors an opportunity to participate in the broader U.S. market by allowing them to own a percentage of each company inside of the S&P 500 index. Let's go ahead and go back to the charts. Here we go.